Hey, what's going on, guys? Leg Zero PC with another review for you guys today. And as promised, I am going to do the Magma. And I was just cleaning it off for you guys. This thing does get a little juicy, but if you haven't heard about the Magma RDA, it is probably the best RDA in the market in my opinion right now. And here's what it looks like unthreaded. This is a 22mm dripper on the China clone here. China, something. And nowadays there are a lot of drippers out there. So why does this one deserve your money? Well, this one's a little bit different. It's going to include really large juice wells and an airflow system that runs directly below the coil. That's what I'm going to show you. So what you're looking at is a coil. I think this is dual 28 gauge, and the the wicking is going to run below the post into a very deep juice well, and the air hole is going to be right there underneath the coil. Now what this does is allow direct airflow to the coil. Because you have to wick this down to those juice wells, it leaves your hole completely open there. I hope I'm getting this all on camera. We'll find out when I edit it. And you don't get a lot of leakage. The only time you'll get a lot of juice leaking out the air hole is when you refill it sometimes. This wick, this gets wet and then drops down and then rolls out to the air holes which are on the side. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It's very cool. Probably should check to make sure I'm capturing all of this correctly. Oh yeah, I am. Okay, good. So I'm going to let that focus for a second. So that's what it looks like. Okay. Now this does have a non-adjustable 510 pin. Not a big issue for me. Every get on there. Every device I have has an adjustable pin. I mean, oh, here you go. Tobe. That review's coming soon. I love this thing. This is a clone off Fast Tech, and for $9, it looks fucking sick on my Nemesis. Alright, so that's, yeah. I also got a little present. This is a Sigeli. Oh, I'm getting way off track here. Let's just focus. Maybe we'll do a review for that later. So anyways, how does this work? I'm going to set this up for you and show how it works. I am not going to re-wick it. We're going to keep this review as short as possible. I know you guys don't want to spend 20 minutes on reviews. So the nice thing with this airflow on the bottom is you actually do get pretty good vape quality. I don't know why people think you can't get clouds out of this. I can easily get clouds out of this. There's no issue on that. Here's the top cap. Let me get some of the juice out of it. Now it's a domed recessed cap, as you can see right there. I believe that's why you're getting the really solid flavor. Now the top cap and the RDA itself look huge, but they're actually not, because when this top cap goes on, it actually drops quite a bit, just like the Caterpillar does, and then the whole middle piece is covered by your airflow control. So this can be made for single coil or dual coil. As you can see, there's 3 sets of rings, like the Zenith or the, I think the Ego M's doing this. I can't remember who it is. Somebody else is doing this. And it's got, oh, the Omega. So you can just adjust for these two for the dual coil, and then that would be your single coil since there's nothing on the other side. Pretty basic. Let me drip some more juice. I am doing Cloud9 Vapor right here. This is Pink Cloud. I've been vaping this one. I've already gone through Tropical Storm, and I have Cosmic Cloud in my Tobe, which is almost gone, as you can tell. They're doing 15% off, so I'm going to be ordering from them again. Real quick description on this. This is hard to really put a description. See how I dropped it in the middle? I'll show you guys that in the video. Description on this juice. It's just a refreshing, like lemonade mixed with something else. And I don't know what it is. I don't love it. I actually like Cosmic Cloud a little bit better. That one's more of like a pina colada. That's what that one tastes like to me. It almost tastes like a pina colada. Very good. It's got a little bit of a coconut and a little bit of a mango or a pineapple or something in it. So I really like that one. And then Midsummer's Nectarine, phenomenal. So if you guys are a fan of summer fruits, that is the juice company to go with. I feel like there's a sneeze coming on. See, I can predict the future. I watch X-Men and now I have superpowers. Alright, so the trick is when you're dripping this, you can drip obviously from the top of the top cap. Oh look, no bandage. And it's easy, but what it's going to do is it's going to fall into that center piece right there. And if you don't wick the cotton properly, it's going to drip all over the goddamn place. So when you wick your coil, what you're going to want to do is take like a toothpick or a syringe needle and make sure you push the cotton back and you push it and make like a juice well right here in the middle. Now you don't have to do this. You could unscrew it and drip down the sides, do your normal stuff, but this is a lot easier, especially when you're not at home. And you're going to take that cotton and push it underneath. You're going to push it so it forms a little well right there. You're going to block off all access from the cotton to fall into this air hole, okay? And you're still going to get a little bit of juice around the edges, not the end of the world, but you'll get a lot less chance for the juice to fall in these air holes. The reason I'm still having an issue is when I wicked this, I wicked it with very, very thin cotton because the juice well is so deep. I want the juice to flow through that cotton without a problem. So I wicked it with very, very loose cotton. They can go in and out of these coils with absolutely no problem. So I still get a little bit of juice that falls through. Now the first time I wicked it this way, it worked with absolutely no problems. And this thing does hold quite a bit of juice. I can usually go a full 30 minutes or so chain vaping without having to drip, which is really, really cool. And I'm just going to drip it everywhere. Just like my nose right now, I'm just going to drip it everywhere. What the hell is going on? Pretend this didn't happen, okay? We're going to put that right there so I can throw it in the garbage. And you guys are not going to be able to look at it. This is what happens when the weather is 95 degrees and then goes to 70 and then 50. My nose is messed up. Alright, so we got it very, very well saturated there. I'm not going to tip it towards you because I would probably spill juice everywhere. So, this is the dual coil configuration. So I'm going to drop it right in front and I'm going to choose the second air hole because that's what I use. Once I do that, I'm just going to find the threads. Now I'm holding the airflow control ring because if you try to spin it on sometimes, I've seen a lot of people do it without holding it. I don't know how they do it. If I spin it on sometimes, as soon as I lock it, the airflow control will spin. Alright, where the hell is my drip tip? There we go. We're busting up the yeller today. Okay. Let's fire her up. So tell me that this thing doesn't, ooh, that's strong. Tell me that this thing doesn't provide good clouds. It's funny because this is on the 2mm air setting. There is a third setting to go even bigger, in which I've done. You lose a lot of flavor, so I choose not to. But this thing provides great clouds. I don't know why anybody, I mean, it's not a cloud machine. That's not what you're buying it for. It does very, very good on both. Very, very good flavor and very, very good vapor production. My only complaint, if I had one, is it does that whistling thing. Not a big fan of the whistling thing. Almost like your K-Funs. You take the inhale and it's freaking annoying as could be, to be honest with you. What the hell is in my juice? Oh, I probably should have shook it up before I dropped it. Whatever. Maybe I'm just getting pure nicotine right now. I don't even know. So yeah. So that's the Magma. This is an infinite clone. I purchased this on eBay, as I said last time. I think I said this in a video. I got it before Vaping's review, with Twisted 420's review came out. Of course, it was only $25 then. As soon as his review came out, they sold out instantly, and it's been jacked up to $34 ever since. I know most of you guys don't use eBay because they're not verified sellers. Most of these eBay sellers are the same people who are selling for 101 Vape and e-cigity and everything else, guys. So if you want to get some cheaper mods, that's the way to go. Plus you get the shipping pretty damn quick. This came to me in 2 days from Cali. I've been using it ever since. It's my daily dripper for work because I don't have to drip in it nonstop. You saw how easy it is. Very easy to build on. This is dual 28 gauge, but I've had dual 26 in it before. What else? The engraving is not as good as the original from what I can tell, but everything else is right on par. I did not like the drip tip that came with it, and as you know, I use pretty much my acrylic drip tips because I like them and they're fancy with their colors. That's really all I can say about this guy. It is great. This thing is phenomenal. Puts out fantastic flavor. I would say it's on par with, you know what? It might be my best flavor. It's really close between that and the Caterpillar. This one is a little bit better, and because that deep juice well, which is funny because here's the size comparison. They're the almost identical, if I could speak English, same size right there. So it's funny that this one holds that much more juice, but because of this domed cap compared to this really tall cap, this one gets better flavor and holds more juice. Can I recommend it? Yes, absolutely. I think it is phenomenal. Very, very, very good. Probably my favorite dripper at the moment. I use just this in the Caterpillar. I switch between which one I come home with. Usually this one when I come home, this one when I'm out. And the only one that's rivaling it right now is my Tobe, which again is actually a little bit smaller, but pretty damn close to what the Caterpillar is on that. So might see my next review on that, and then maybe the Stellaire. I haven't decided yet. I will let you guys know. But that's all I got for you. Lego PC. Peace.